Who remembers about tally charts? Yep, explain to me a tally chart. Thank you, Joseph. How do we tally?
Tally with 4 and a line.
Right.
5.
Yes. A tally is when we do 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah? And we can keep going like that, and it just makes it nice and easy to count up, doesn't it? So, what other ways have we got of putting information onto a chart? Any ideas? Go on then, Ethan.
Like how many days you've been so basically, for instance, if you're on an island from the video that we watched, it would tell you how many days there were.
You could use it, one tally per day. You could be there for a very long time, doing 1 tally per day. Any other ideas of what we can use a tally chart for? Go on then, Jason.
5 times tables.
When we're adding up our tally chart, we definitely use the 5-time table because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 5,
10,
15.
and so on and so forth. So very useful to have your 5 times table when you're using a tally chart. What else could we tally? Somebody give me an idea of what we could tally. Go on then, Jake.
Groups of people.
Groups of people, yeah. We can tally preferences. So sometimes when we've asked you what do you want to cook on Friday, you've got a choice. How many people want cottage pie and how many people want sausage and mash? And we've put it up on the board and we've tallied it. Hands up, tally, tally, tally. So, I think we've cracked tally charts. We know how to do a tally chart. What other sort of charts could we do? How else could we show information? Not a tally chart, there's another idea.
What about...
What do you think I'm doing here?
drawing cherries.
Or apples.
It doesn't really matter. I'm drawing some fruit. Now, if I was doing this as a chart, what other fruit can I do? Right, in case you're wondering, with a bunch of grapes. It's a bunch of grapes, trust me on this. What would we call this sort of chart?
Bacon chart.
No, anybody else? Oh, go Kerry.
Bar graph.
It's not a bar graph, but we can get onto bar graphs.
Second chart.
Go on then, Joseph. Because I'm doing them as pictures, so call these Go.
Picture charts.
pictogram. Pictogram. So if I'd asked everybody in the class, what do you prefer? Do you prefer apples or grapes?
What?
I could do it as a pictogram.
I prefer both.
I don't care what you prefer. Those are your choices. But the interesting thing about a pictogram is this doesn't, when we do a tally, we do 1 tally for each thing, don't we? 1 tally for each person, 1 tally for each day, 1 tally, 1 thing. With a pictogram, I can choose how many one of these represents. So if I had 10 people in the class and 4 of them chose grapes and 6 of them chose apples, I could do it like this. And I could tell you that 1 pictogram apple equals 2. Okay? So pictograms can change things, because I don't want to have to draw 6 apples or 10 apples or 20 apples. I could say 1 apple equals 10. once I've chosen my criteria, once I've chosen how much one apple represents, then how many apples have I got now?
3.
I've done 3 pictures of apples, this is a pictogram.
30.
30, you're right. So, same thing, same 20. So these 2 pictograms, pictures of grapes, now represent 20 grapes.
So
Not 2 grapes, 20 grapes.
50.
So I've got 50 pieces of fruit altogether, is that what you're saying? Yeah, you're right. Okay, we're now going to do some worksheets on that.